Now let's look at the problem where you're trying to write the equation of a line given a point on the line and the slope of a parallel line. Right? So here's a typical problem that's written. So it'll say write the equation of the line. Passing through a given point. And parallel to another line, in this case 2x minus 4y is equal to, let's do 20. Well, the first thing you need to do is you need to know what formula to use, right? And the formula to use is you have to just memorize. And the formula you're going to use is going to be y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. Just the point slope formula again. So let's think about the steps to solve this problem. The first step is to find the slope of the line given. So in this case, the line given is 2x minus 4y is equal to 20, so we need to find the slope of that line. And 2, then we need to find the slope of the line that we want. So I'll call it our line, which is parallel. And then the third step is you're going to plug in the slope from step 2 and a point. And then 4, you're going to rewrite it in whichever form that you wish. Again, usually you're going to rewrite it in either slope-intercept form or standard form. So using this example, let's write the problem. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write down the formula I need. I have y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. And I'm given a point, and the point that I'm given is 2 minus 3. So I'm going to go ahead and now I need to find the slope. And the slope is what I don't know. But I do know that the slope of the line that I want is parallel to 2x minus 4y equal to 20. And I know that parallel lines have the same slope. So that's the key rule. The key rule are parallel lines have the same slope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the slope of this line. Now I'm going to find the slope of this line by rewriting it y is equal to mx plus b. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that 2x over there, so I'll go minus 2x and minus 2x, so I get minus 4y is equal to minus 2x plus 20. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide by minus 4. So I divide by minus 4 and divide by minus 4 and divide by minus 4. And I have y is equal to 1/2 x. Now 20 divided by 4 is 5, but it's going to be a negative 5 because it's a positive divided by a negative. So in this case, the slope of the parallel line is going to be 1/2. I put the little parallel signs there to remember this isn't the slope that I want, this is the slope of the parallel line. But the slope of the parallel line is 1/2, then the slope of the line that I want will also be 1/2. Now I have a slope and I have a point. Let's look at our steps again. The steps are, first we have to know the formula. But once we know the formula, the very first step is find the slope of the given line. In this case, it was 1/2. The second step is find the slope of our line, which is parallel to the given line. So that's going to be 1/2 as well. In the next step, I plug in a slope and a point. Well, the slope is 1/2, so I plug in y minus y1 is equal to 1/2 x minus x1. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in a point. This is the point I have, so this is going to be x1 and y1. I'm going to call this point number 1. So that's y minus minus 3, y negative negative 3 is equal to 1/2 x minus 2. Now let's simplify that. That y negative negative 3 is going to be a y plus 3. Here I'm going to distribute the 1/2, so I get 1/2 x. 1/2 times 2 is 1, but it's negative. That's step number 3, right? Plug in the slope and the point and simplify. Now I'm going to rewrite it. Now the two ways I'm going to rewrite it, I'm either going to rewrite it as slope-intercept, which is y equals mx plus b, or standard form, ax plus by equals c. And you should be able to do either one of those, whichever one the question asks for. What I'm going to do next then is, once I'm here to rewrite it in slope-intercept form, I'm just going to move the 3 over there, so I get minus 3, negative 3. It's y is equal to 1/2 x, negative 4. And that's my final answer right there, if I want it in slope-intercept form. Let's do one more example. In this case, let's be given a slightly different problem. So write the equation of the line. If a parallel line has slope of minus 2 and it passes through the point 4, minus 8. First step, make sure, well, actually before you even do the first step, you need to know the formula. The formula is y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. Now, normally we would find the slope of the given line, but here we're not given the line, we're given the slope. So if the slope of the parallel line is negative 2, then the slope of the line itself will also be negative 2. So we plug in negative 2 for the slope. Now we plug in the point. This is x and this is y, so this is x1 and y1. So that's y minus minus 8 is equal to minus 2x minus 4. I don't like this negative negative, so that's y plus 8. 2x minus 4. Now you need to know what form to put it in. You're either going to put it in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b, or standard form, which is ax plus by equals c. Let's do it in standard form this time. To do it in standard form, the first thing I'm going to do is distribute the 2, so I get y plus 8 is equal to 2x minus 8. Now I'm going to move the move the 2x over here, so that's minus 2x and minus 2x. So negative 2x plus y plus 8 is equal to minus 8. Now I'm going to subtract 8 and subtract 8, and I get minus 2x plus y is equal to minus 16. A lot of people will think that that's a perfectly valid answer. Other people will say that you need to make sure that a is a positive number. If you want a to be a positive number, then multiply everything by minus 1, and your final answer will be 2x minus y is equal to 16. And these two answers are equivalent, it's just a matter of form. And that's how you write the equation of a line given a point and a parallel line.